Drivin Ivan here. That's right. Drivin Ivan here, Sully Plantation. It's Father's Day. There's a big car show going on. I've never been to this one before. There's even some cool cars out in the parking lot. I'm going to show you all the cars here, which is a tall task. But I'm going to do it. So smash that like button and subscribe. And let's walk around this beautiful car show with... let me show you what I'm talking about here. There's even cool stuff out in the parking lot there. Well, we'll start with the Toyota Century, Japanese domestic market car that have been quite popular coming over here to the US, and they're chauffeur driven in Japan. Every single massage, high-end thing you could think of, right-hand drive, of course, even comfortable for the driver. Air conditioning that works very well. This one has a V12, so really the upper echelon of automotive class, sophistication, speed, and style, really. How cool is that? And then back down to the other end of the spectrum. Do check out my review of the Toyota 2000 GT, the $1 million Toyota, but the Mazda Miata, one of the greatest driving cars. When these came out in 1989 in the US, it was an A package, B package, C package. A lot of people bought the entry-level package because they put their own wheels on and they take them racing. The stick is so good. Very short throws, beautiful cars to drive. You can see many reviews of this car on my channel, and other cars too, including Porsches. So yeah, when these were released, you don't realize what a total paradigm shift for the car industry was. Gone were the British cars that you had to maintain every weekend, and in was the Mazda Miata, the perfect car, fun to drive, based on the Lotus Elan from 1965, 66 or so. And rumor has it they even put a little miss in the engine so it would sound British. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, amazing cars. And yeah, all right. And this is kind of one of those cars that, you know, sometimes had the mechanical issues. Now, I'm an Alfa guy. I love Alfas. I have a 73 GTV GTC clone, and I used to have a 164. And you should watch my video 146, Alfa 146 in Tuscany. I reviewed that in Tuscany. And the Lancia Ypsilon. I drove that all around Europe a couple summers ago. But these are great. The earlier car, the Duetto, the boat tail, was in the Graduate. That's really what made that car popular. They had a special edition called the Graduate, which was the entry-level version. And it was just a absolutely stunning car, really. And it's still an icon today. 1971 Alfa Romeo. This one with the Spica fuel injection, I assume. Celica convertibles were awesome, always awesome. And there you go. That's what I was talking about. Similar engine to what's in my Alfa. Let's go see this beautiful Giulietta here. We're gonna hit every car, don't worry. This one's beautiful, 1963 Giulietta. Looking lovely. What a great Father's Day to be out there. Let the dads walk around and enjoy these fine cars. Another styling icon, absolutely beautiful. Alfa Romeo Giulietta 1600. Oh, look at this beautiful jack. And look at that. I can't wait to go and wax poetic on that car because I love it. Look at this beautiful color here though. Wow. 96 Jaguar. Oh man, XJS, just beautiful. Yeah, lovely. Now, which car did Enzo Ferrari think was the most beautiful car in the world? Which car was that? Yeah, it was this car. This one is the slightly later with the switches there. The earlier ones had the toggle switches that are very desirable. But these are still lovely cars. If you want to know what it's like to drive, like I say, search Drivin Ivan in any car. I drive a very similar example of this. I love this color though. Who can tell me what color this is?
I can.
What is it?
Ascot Fawn.
Ascot Fawn. Beautiful. That's the color you want your Ascot to be. No question. Why does everybody always put up the engine hood on these cars when they're so beautiful? Show me the shape. Let's put this top down. Can we? Let's put the top down. Come on. Let's put the hood, what do you call it, the bonnet? What do you British people call it? Let's put that bonnet down and show me the shape of the car that Enzo Ferrari said was the most beautiful car ever created in the world. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Now look at that. You see that? I mean, I'm not going to tell you what it looks like, but I might say it kind of resembles a woman's body. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's a gorgeous car, and there's no bad lines on it. If you want to know, again, what it's like to drive, search Drivin Ivan in any car, including this E-Type Jag. I also drive a super light racing version of this one, which was pretty cool. You know, Jaguar was innovated with their C-Type, D-Type. They came out, they started beating Ferrari with their disc brakes. And so when they were beating Ferrari, Ferrari changed to disc brakes. So Jag was innovative, a really top mark, and beautiful cars, as you see from this XK140, 140 mile an hour top speed in this one. Beautiful burl wood inside. Look, you got a lot of beautiful colors today of these. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's gorgeous, isn't it? And look at this one. It's not quite a primrose. It's brighter than a primrose yellow, but it's beautiful. Austin Healey, 3000, I believe. This is awesome. Absolutely cool. These are the big Healey's. I have a small Healey. I have a midget and a Austin Healey Sprite, but I love this one. This one is gorgeous. Look at this engine. Wow. What a beauty. What an absolute beauty. Whew. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This is a great show here today. For all the fathers out here, Sully Plantation, right next to Dulles Airport, out in the suburbs of the DC area. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? If you like the content, buy me a coffee below. There's a link. Also, many links to cool videos as well. Now, this is a car, I recently reviewed a MG, I think it was a TC, 1949. And these were the cars that the GIs, the soldiers, would see in England and just drool over. And so they started bringing them home to America. And you got to realize at the time of this car, which was the year AD 1951, think about the American cars from this era. They were huge. They had chrome everywhere, and they could not take a turn to save their lives. And cars like this came along, and wow, you had a car that was really, really light, fun to drive, and well, that's where British cars really started in America. And then you had these big Healeys that came along. This one might even be an M100, I can't tell. It's got the collapsible windshield, race version, super cool red and black two-tone. Stunning car, very quick, and really, really nice. It was cars from this era, like the Allard. People used to put Cadillac engines in them and things like that. And that's really what got Carroll Shelby inspired to build these really big engine American cars. This is a very capable, fully British car, British engine. And just never know what you're going to see dragging up the street here down Route 28 in the DC area. But anyway, yeah, really, really great handling and beautiful, excellent driving vehicles. And onward we go down the line. Another similar car. This one, well, let's see, 1967, 3000. So this is the less racy version of that car, but still very capable and very quick for the day. TR6 Triumph, or is it a TR? I say it's a TR6. Yeah, it is. Also, excellent driving British sports cars. Beautiful too. I used to see one that was a kind of a lavender purple color. I love that car. This one, wow, with a rare hardtop. Awesome Triumph here. Spare tire. Triumph. Love the blue seats on this one. And I love it all. It's pretty cool. Really nice turnout today. Great cars. I love these red wall tires here on this TR6. Interesting. different carbs, everything on this one. Another blue interior car. The Union Jack there, which you'll often see on these cars. Really, really nice. Yeah, MGB here. Also reviewed the MGB. And this one, this Spitfire is really nice. I wonder, this one looks like one I used to know back in the day that had some pretty cool, like Panasport mini light wheels on it back in the day. It had O Spit on the license plate.
Enter the show just at the gate.
Around the DC area. Super cool car. MG Midget. Now, as I said, I have the Spridget cars, a Midget and a Sprite. They're called the Spridgets. So check out my review. I compare these. I also have a video called "Is 60 horsepower better than 600?" And yeah, these cars are very fun. They're lively. You can get them loose. They're beautiful to drive. Yeah, definitely watch my review of that one. But beautiful. Very, very nice. Orange color. I love it. Okay, where do we go next? I think we go to this rare Mark 7. That's where we go. Mark 7 Continental. Wow. The plush seats. Not the Corinthian leather from the Cordoba, but a nice interior. Really nice. We have yeah, Mark 7. I'm trying to see. It's a 1989 5.0. Look at that. So it's got the beautiful Mustang engine there. One of 109, Coach Builders Limited. Look at that. That is awesome. Read all about it there. This is 1989. Yeah, the show winner, definitely. Look at this one. A more stock Continental here. Love these. 1969 Mark III. Read all about it right here. Just press pause. Note how these headlights flip out for you. Huge displacement engine. And all the comfort. That's not stock with the cup holders. Don't be fooled. They didn't have those back in the day. But you gotta love the trunk-shaped spare, and you gotta love all the people out here today. It's just a really gorgeous day today. I will just skip over to this beautiful pink 1956. It's a Premier. Pink fuzzy dice too. It's got it all going on, doesn't it? Ooh, beautiful reflection off the trees there. Stunning cars out here today. No? Two-tone. Like I said, I'm loving the fuzzy dice. I'm loving the stuffed animal. Yep. A Lincoln Premier from 1956. Really cool. And coming on down here, Galaxy 500. There's a band called Galaxy 500, and they have a song called 4th of July. We're almost there. That's a really good song, actually. Just check that out. If you like music, watch all my videos. I do cover songs and originals. Songs you love, like Let's Spend the Night Together, Purple Haze, Hotel California. What else did I do? Stairway to Heaven I even did recently. And my original songs, By and By, which features one of my cars in it. It's an original music video. And also Free Your Mind, and also I'll Never Tell, Down, Down, Down. Past Relations. And I think I'll do some more music videos soon. But yeah, just search Ivan Katz Drums Bass Guitar. I do a lot of cover songs out there. But there's more info on this. Wow. It's a deluxe. The Ford Deluxe from 1939. And it was quite deluxe from back in the day. Yeah. Gran Torino, or just a Torino. It's nice. They've got the cars really well. You know, sometimes in these shows you see they're not really laid out all that well together. This Sully Plantation show has light cars with light cars and some interesting cars. I love seeing cars I haven't seen before, and this one's bringing it. These are cars that, yeah, I haven't seen them. Look at this beautiful Comet. Ah, stunning. This is the right color, 1964. What do you guys think? I like the turquoises and the light blues for these cars. Not too dissimilar, almost if the Dodge Dart that I used to drive, my 66 Dodge Dart GT, That was my mom's. And my dad's turquoise Cadillac convertible were genetically blended. Pretty cool car. I love it. Wow, V8. That's awesome. Look at this one. Interestingly, I drove a Ford engine car today. It's called a Ginetta. So super rare. Maybe I'll show you that at the end of the video. We'll see. Or you can just search Drivin Ivan and Ginetta. 1949. Look at this brown color. Brown is an underrated color on these cars. I think it's beautiful. Ooh, that's a nice Mustang there. But don't worry, I'm going to swing it around, get you to every one of these cars. Beautiful day. Much better in the shade, but it's not too hot. 1948. Wow. That is nice, huh? Mercury. Dream car design, they're calling it. I won't argue with that. Looks like a dream. What big American cars have I reviewed lately? A 1965 Cadillac Coupe de Ville sedan. That was pretty cool. Just a lot of stuff. You should search on YouTube any car. Hi, I'm an Edsel. This is, of course, a car that was much lauded and chided and discussed, and, you know, people named after Ford's son, Edsel. It had its controversies, but I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. And you really don't see too many of them, so keep America beautiful. Restore an Edsel. It's funny. 1951, 1937. Wow. Right, oh, that Cosworth Vega that's always out here. I love those. I'm a little biased. Both of my brothers had Vegas, so probably an earlier car that I drove, honestly. Victoria. 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 That's a song by the Kinks. I love that song. Very catchy. Don't worry, I'm going to get you back to those Mustangs too. I'm not avoiding them. There's some really nice ones back there. I see another Ford. A couple more in this line. Read all about it on the window sticker there. Whew. Wow, I like these. I like these driven cars. This looks right out of New York in the mid 80s. Seen better days, but I like it. Someone drove it, someone got it here, and I applaud them for that. Awesome. 66 Restomata GT350, looking good, black and gray, very nice. Racy fuel tank, manual, cup holders, some modern amenities that you wouldn't have found in the original, but very nice. Very nice. I took my uncle's 66 to prom, convertible, 289. That was fun. Speaking of which, here's a 289. Cobra though. Wow, that's a little more. This is the pony interior, which my uncle's also had. His was a forest green, and it had some lightish olive and green, and the pony interior as well. So a nice rare option, a beautiful option on these. Excellent. Pony interior. This one more of a fastback Mach 1. Interesting shape here. Cool color combo. Big engine. Lots of horsepower. And then a more modern one. Everybody's taking their pictures today. Having fun with these cars. It's good to see. Really nice. Love this blue. What do you think? What are your favorite cars so far? Let me know in the comments. It's a 67. Looks like it's been a parade car quite a bit. We used to drive all of our cars in the parade. There's a hilarious video of me in the 80s driving my mom's Dodge Dart. And, well, it's a long story, but I kind of snuck into the parade. And you should definitely watch that video elsewhere on my channel. Search Drivin Ivan and 66 Dodge Dart. Parade and you'll find it. Nice. Sleeper 5.0 Fox body back there. Finally got the chance to drive and review one of these. It was a very good day. Enjoyed that one a lot. This is I haven't seen these in red very often, but it looks great. GT350. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Oh, look. This one's signed by Carroll Shelby on the dash. I had the good fortune of meeting Carroll Shelby, got a picture with him, and he signed a picture of him and his Cobra for me. But more importantly, I have a video with Pete Brock the day the Cobra Daytona was inducted into the Historic Vehicle Registry. And I interviewed Pete Brock in front of that car, so that's definitely a video you should watch elsewhere on my YouTube channel. Really nice interview. Pete Brock, amazing guy, still is around, still very involved in the auto world. GT350, absolutely. Okay, here we go, showing you all the cars. I really hope you've hit that like button and subscribe for me. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. The old Chevys. Impala, early Impala here. I like to show you all the cars and all the dogs too. There's a doggy dog. Hi, doggy dog. You want to be on TV?
Who does?
You want to be on TV? There you go. What's your name, doggy dog?
Brody.
Hi, Brody. All the cars and all the dogs on Drivin Ivan. You see them all. Look at these fuzzy dice. How cool is that? Grandmom's plastic over the seats. Wow. This is what, if you went over to your grandmom's house in the 70s, 60s, they would have this on the seats so that you wouldn't mess them up, especially the grandkids. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looks like SpongeBob's hanging out back there. Look, but don't touch. Okay, I won't touch, but I will shove the camera in there to give you a driver's eye view. Really nice. This is a great car show for Father's Day here. 55, 56, yeah, 55. My first guess was right. Read all about it there. Why not? See the engine. Beautiful car. Less of the fins than the 57, but fins, but kind of just less of them. Still a beautiful car. Two-tone there. This one, what do we got? Bonneville, Pontiac Bonneville. You could fit a lot in the trunk in these. These, you know, this was when comfort was, these were comfortable cars, you know. It's literally like driving around in your living room. Absolute total comfort in the cars of this era. Look at this one with the LED lights and the, all sorts of cool stuff on it. Wow, fuzzy dice to match. Built and not bought. Look at that. Good job on this one. Beautiful, beautiful light interior here. Wow, resto modded a bit, but just looking absolutely awesome. Little speaker action in the back here. Here you go. Press pause and read all about it if you like. Boom, there you go. Kids seem to be digging it.
See the lights alongside here? Yes, I will take your picture.
All right, Chevrolet. Yeah, this is the year you want. This is the 57.
This is pretty.
And it's gorgeous. Kind of orange, red, and white, looking good. You see how the cars progressed over the years. And this is a good kind of design style, sort of history lesson about these old cars. Look at that gorgeous interior. Stunning, huh? Stunning. This is beautiful. Wow. 57, 150 wagon. Is it the Nomads that had 4 doors, or are they the 2 doors? I always get it confused. Somebody help me out in the comments. Now, as I was saying before, the Cosworth Vega. I mean, a Vega was a Vega. Pretty cool cars in a sense. They were not as successful as maybe they could have been. They had some mechanical gripes and this and that, but overall, especially in this Cosworth form, wow, super, super rare, super, super quick, and absolutely stunning, really. I mean, I'll let you pause and read all about it if you want. Look at that cover of Road and Direct there, picture. What a stunning car, yeah. My brother's cars were not this cool, but they were, I thought they were cool, of course. And, you know, cars that you drive early on are cool. I even drove a Pinto back then. I don't want to date myself. But my first car was a Chevelle 307 Malibu convertible. Not quick. Should have been quick, but it wasn't never really quick. And I just discovered video of that. I think I have out there how to get into your Chevelle in one of my videos. I can't remember if I posted it or not, but I will soon. 66 two-door Chevelle, there you go. I like those wheels, kind of like Krager mags. Kind of a stock Impala wagon here. I review a Ford wagon on my channel, a beautiful Ford wagon that fit like 11 people. I don't know, you could fit the whole family in there really, but yeah, this literally was your dad or your uncle or your friend's dad's car back in the day. This is what they drove. And you were hanging out with your friends and maybe going to an amusement park or the pool or out to eat, maybe to what was that place called? Farrell's. Headed to Farrell's ice cream. Maybe you hopped into one of those. Who remembers Farrell's? Let me know in the comments.
Faster?
Look at this kid.
You sure are.
I'm gonna need to see some identification, young lady.
She didn't break a law.
Oh man. Okay. You're in prison. You're in prison.
This one, isn't it beautiful?
By the way, yes, I chose a similar car in my video that's out today, my short video. What is the best muscle car? And I actually chose one of those. Of course, the Corvette, legendary. I have had the good fortune of reviewing many of these. Just reviewed a very nice 35th anniversary version, which was a stunner. Z28s, IROC Zs. These were the cars to have in the 80s. I remember having a little race with a lady friend of mine had one of these in my Chevelle. It was a close match. Let me promise you, it was a very close match. Which way should I go? I will go this way, which will result in me walking more, but I think the flow of cars will make more sense if I go this way. So yeah, that's how I do it. It's like a Fender chair. Watch my guitar reviews too, and various car. Hello. All right. Some friends of mine hanging out today. Yes, as I was saying, guitar reviews and all that sort of lot. I just love making videos. I've been doing food reviews lately, actually. I just did the $1.50 slice of pizza in New York, as well as, it's not out yet, but I went to where they shot the shot for the Physical Graffiti Led Zeppelin album cover, and also the not Let's Spend the Night Together. That's another video I just did, but it was actually the Waiting on a Friend video. Same location in East Village in New York. Plus that kind of interesting $1.50 pizza place. Catalina, this was pretty nice paint on the engine even. 67. But yeah, as I was getting ready to say, with these shows, you kind of walk around as my car buddy. And we're just hanging out and talking about the cars. That's how I do it on Drivin Ivan. Shows from all over the world. I have shows outside of London. I have shows, of course, the Pebble Beach. I have Amelia Island, which I do every year. I just did the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance. So you can walk those shows, see every car, and have a chat with me about them. That's the way I do it. I need to review first and second gen Corvette, but they're lovely, lovely cars. Knockoff wheels here, looking good. And I think I've shown you that car before in other videos. This one's nice, 65. Wow. I had a C3, not dissimilar from this one, except mine was blue. Love that car. It was my first favorite car. That's why I bought it. But sadly, I also have a Porsche 928, and that car is so much better in terms of stopping, braking, and cornering that I had to sell it. But that is a very popular video on my site. If you watch my review of my first favorite car, the Corvette. That was followed quickly by the Ferrari 308 GTS. And I've had the good fortune of reviewing many Ferraris, the 308, 328, the 3.2 Mondial Spider, 812 GTS, 550 Maranello. I love these IndyCar pace cars, really nice. Got to show you the interior because they're special on these. So that's your third gen Corvette. Oh, nice manual transmission there too. Now these flying buttresses were around until 1977, and then in 78 they went to that round window. But there you go. As I was saying, this interior here, pretty cool. See, two-tone. And yeah, there's actually not one of those so far that I've seen here, but the T-tops, yes. And that rounded window is mimicked in the later fourth generation. Of course, they skipped 1983, came out in 1984, and that's what you get. If you want to know anything about the options, you look underneath here, and then you see the options. Kind of like in a Porsche 911, you got to look under the hood for that. But there you go. There's your Corvettes. Unimog gets us into the Mercedes. I saw a very cool one of these in Florida, actually. But yeah, that's it. I'll let you read all about it. Just press pause there. But yeah, these are absolute military beasts from Mercedes-Benz, and that starts us off on this beautiful row of Mercedes cars. And this is a very, very great car in the area. It's been in many movies. And there you go, the Post and Vice. You can see it in those movies. Interesting movies. And this car is always, there's the owner right there. And this car is very exquisite, even has a new engine right now. And she actually speaks fluent German too. Isn't that interesting? But there you go, the Pagoda Mercedes, right before the, up until 1972, basically. And then the other ones took over. This is gorgeous. Look at the color on this puppy. 1953, 220. Stunning. Wouldn't you say it's stunning? Again, I'm more of a fan of putting the top down. I mean, the hood down so that you can see the shape of the car. But that's okay. These are gorgeous cars. Big steering wheel. Again, Mercedes was so far ahead in terms of safety of many of the other manufacturers. And that's part of the safety there. This, all the dogs. There you go. Part of the safety was this big steering wheel, a little bit cushy, and of course the seats were quite cushy too. But yeah, that's an interesting color. Probably not stock. I don't think the wheels are stock either, but that's pretty cool. Another Pagoda here. Beautiful green color, 2.8 liter. Many of these were actually manual, as this one is. But again, look at that continuation of that very comfortable Mercedes steering wheel, and they came along with the MB Tex material that really, really lasts well and doesn't really go wrong after too long. It's really reliable. Beautiful Mercedes cars here. Wow, what a show. SL. I have a lot of reviews of modern SLs, so take a look at those. Just reviewed a lot of Mercedes. As I said, right near the Dulles Airport and the second Air and Space Museum, the bigger one. It's a Saab with another Saab trailer. I don't know what we call it. What do we call it?
Back end of a convertible and the back end of a three-door put together for a teardrop camper.
All right. So what'd you do? Walk me around this beast. Why not?
We wanted a camper set up in the back. Our first version, we just had the flat nose of the three-door, and I said that's too dull. I wanted to put the back end of a convertible. This was our first version. I said that's too dull, that's too plain. So we had it in May in Carlisle, and I said no, it's got to come off. We got to put back end of a convertible. We took the grill off the two-stroke 63, the grill bars. We got hubcaps off an earlier car. It's like that's going to make the front end look a little different. People wonder what the heck is going on. We wanted to keep the wheels the same, so we swapped a later axle on the back end of the trailer, or an earlier axle from the. So we had matching wheels on the front.
Man, you Saab people are crazier than us Lancia Citroen guys, because they don't make these anymore, and it's so hard to get. It's getting harder to get parts. It's got to be. And
the tow vehicle was an 85 SPG, so we put SPG panels on the camper. We put
awesome
louvers, luggage rack.
And what year is this one?
It's an 85.
85.
SPG.
Okay. All right.
Nice interior with the California.
Now the key's in the center, right?
Yes, sir.
The key is right down here. Look at this, kids. The key is right there in the center where it shouldn't be, but that's the way they did it on Saabs. Super cool. I remember driving my friend's versions of these. Really fun cars. You mentioned Carlisle. I was just at Carlisle and I shot a Saab go-kart.
Yes,
in that super rare car that was not accepted by Saab to build the sports car called the
Quantum.
The Quantum.
The Quantum.
Yes, I have a whole video on the Quantum. I had to take a quantum leap to remember it, but that is pretty cool. All right, anything else you want to say about this awesome?
Saabs are fun.
There you go, Saabs are fun. Hey, puppy dog, look at that. Are you at Radwood? Are you at Radwood, doggy? Anyway, this is the bathtub car. It looks like a upside down bathtub, and that's what it looks like. It's a Metropolitan Nash, and it just looks like they flipped the bathtub over, right? Does not float in the water like the Ampha car does, but it's super cool. Look at this lady gracing the hood there. Look at the detail. Oh my God. And this car looks familiar to me. Why? Because I just reviewed this car. I just reviewed this very car. I believe it's on my channel right now. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Check that out. It is very, very nice. I think it was this one. Awesome. And here we go, on down the line, Volvo. We've got all the wild, weird cars here. 320, perhaps. 83 BMW 320. Yeah, I got a review of one of these. I had one, and I reviewed it, and then I kind of wanted to change the color, so I made it kind of a Jägermeister paint scheme, and then I sold it. Datsun 2000 Roadster. Man, I almost bought a cool resto modded one of these. But that is awesome. Really, really cool. Wow. Fair lady. And then you have a kind of a two-tiered. Look at that. Super cool. When Datsun was into sports cars. I have a Datsun 200 SX on my channel. And soon I'll have a very clean one. But look at this one. 2002 with its little carrier around the back. How neato is that? I'd say it's very neato, right? It's neato. You know it's neato. Ferrari Testarossa. These came out in 1984, and note that they were called Testarossa with one word. Back in 1957 when they came out, they were two words. The Testarossa means redhead in Italian, and these are the redheads on the engine. You can see them, and that's what that means. They were good for 180 miles an hour, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, 5-liter V12, and yeah, that famous Ferrari H-gate shifter, the automatic seat belts like I had in my 1991 Infiniti G20, as I remember. 1993, I can't remember. What year was that one? It was a 91. But yeah, Ferraris are here. Some of them aren't even in the field here. Look at that. I really want to drive this one out here. I love this car. By the way, the grounds here at Sully Plantation are they're really pretty. Look at these flowers. Gorgeous, gorgeous area. Historic, surrounding the Dulles area. So if you're out for the Air and Space Museum #2, where the Enola Gay is actually kept, you might want to come out here too. It's beautiful. See? Lovely. In the midnight hour. Okay, are you guys still with me? I hope you are. Wow, look at this. I have actually reviewed the Model T Ford. They're quite difficult to drive. If somebody said, go ahead and hop in and drive this, could you drive it? Could you handle the timing? Could you handle all the stuff you need to on these and control it all? They're difficult. They are definitely difficult to drive, but fun. Definitely check out that review if you like these old brass era, pre-brass era, really cars. Wow, what a great turnout today. Just all these incredible. Ooh, look at that Volkswagen. That's a pretty cool car there. Wow. Not a lot of times you see them this colorful. 1931. Very nice. Very, very nice rumble seat back there. People hanging out, enjoying showing their cars. People enjoying looking at the cars on Father's Day here. Super nice. Super nice. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen this many lined up back to back. You know, this is quite a show. Absolutely quite a show. And good to see all these lined up in here. Don't worry, there's another whole side of these that I'll show you also. Look at this interesting one. This is, you know, these were the early hot rodders. This is what they did to make these cars quick and fast and race them. And this one looks pretty built, actually.
Looks really good.
Let's check it out. See what we got here. 1929. It's a speedster. Hell yeah, it's a speedster. Looks awesome. I mean, when you think back to the Mercer Raceabout, things like that, Stutz Bearcat, this is even earlier, maybe influenced those cars. That's awesome. How cool is that? Fairchild, I'm sure there's some historic significance there. If there's something you can add to the discussion here, please feel free to add it below. I know a lot about cars. I like to say I've forgotten more about cars than people know, but that being said, if you got an interesting story about one of these, any of them, I hope you'll post it in a comment below. I'd like to hear from you. Wow, look at that. Look at the attention to detail back there. Nice little wagon here. That is awesome. Speaking of wagons and trucks, I'm sure we'll see some more here. That's a nice color, Ford F100. I'm not sure what's in the show and what's not in the show, but I guess coming back to about here, you got a Pagoda Mustang. I mean, Pagoda Mercedes. Jeez, it's been a long day. It's very hot out here. I think this lady wants her picture with this Ford Thunderbird. Maybe she wants to buy the T-Bird. It's Father's Day. Buy it for him. What are you doing? He needs 3. It's Father's Day. Go 0 to 60 in half a day, and it's off. Oh, and along comes my car of the day, Caliente. There you go. I called this the car I want to drive out of here. I love it. I love it. Look at that. I'll see him turn the corner because I do love this car. It's one of the cars I would definitely like to drive out of here, especially on a day like today. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Smash that like button and subscribe. And might I just say that this truck totally kicks ass. Fast Tech Stealth. There you go. Is that quick enough for you? It's attracting quite a lot of attention. Lift it up. All right. Class 2. These are second class cars. Class 2. That's just a joke. These are first class in my mind. Very nice. Wow. Tools and everything. Rock and roll soundtrack. I do love guitars, love playing guitar, love writing songs. Yes, By and By. You should definitely watch my newly posted By and By music video. But these are super, super cool. 1928 here. Let's see what we got. Historic Sully show. Look at that. A lot of history in these cars, a lot of expertise that goes into these cars. And yeah, nice to see them all together today. Now, if you don't hit that like button for me and subscribe, I'm going to throw you into the police patrol, no North Kingston, New Hampshire van. So do hit that button for me. Model T paddy wagon from 1924. How cool is that? That is cool. You don't want to be in there. Uh-oh, it's Bonnie and Clyde. There they are. There they are. Got them. Anyway, that's super cool. They got it all. So next year, if you're watching this is what it's like. You should definitely come out. This is a fantastic, fantastic thing to do on Father's Day, right? Still I wonder who'll stop the rain. Okay, onward we go. There's a lot of stuff to cover, but I'm gonna cover it. Well, we had the Saab personnel carrier and the BMW personnel carrier, the 2002. And now we have Eleanor copy there. That's pretty cool. And now we have this one with its own personal little camper in the back. How cool is that? Looks like it's for sale. Drivin Ivan's happy to help with that. I'll show you people how to get in contact with these people who are selling this. There you go. 31 Ford Model A asking 25. Send me a commission if you buy it. Family and sure we're coming back without love. That's pretty cool. Where would you be now? Now. Without love. Yes, as I said, I reviewed, not this one, but I have reviewed the 3.2 Mondial. Excellent car. Got the Ferrari age gate there, of course. Beautiful. Oh, wow. That's just like the car I took my driver's test in. And that one. We'll get to those, though. Alfa Romeo Spider Veloci. That means quick. Top of the line here. 10,200. Actual miles, 0 rust. 28K, our best offer. Wow. These have gone up in value, I guess. Military police. Cool. Toyota. Land Cruiser. Oh, yeah. Buick LeSabre. Super cool. And it's all out here. You got the Broncos, you got the Scout. Wow. Good stuff. No silent such pain. I'll keep on pushing my mud. I don't really love you without love. Man, sounds good. Classic. Wow. Now this is the AMX here. You see the 390. If it had rear seats, it would be called a Javelin, actually. This is just an AMX. And I always point people to my Manhattan, Long Beach, California Cars and Coffee, where there's a couple of really nice ones in my video there. This is awesome. Rambler Classic. Pretty cool. 360. AMX Javelin. There we go. Look at that interior. See? Rear seats. And this one's got a tiger in the back. That's awesome.
From a guy in North Carolina. Originally a
Now, Drivin Ivan knows a lot about this car. I had one. Still in my family. I do have a driving review of this. The lovely Buick Riata front-wheel drive V6. That famous Buick reliable engine. Beautiful, cushy ride. Pretty quick for its day. Wonderful digital dash. Lots of technology for today. Very comfortable. Strikes a good balance between sport and comfort, I think. But yeah, watch my full driving review for more than that. For more on that. Special display. I think they're all special. There's a lot of good cars out here today. International Scout, again. Super, super cool. And here we go. Continental. Yup. JFK's is a blue. Notice the suicide doors. Wow. Not too often you have a pillarless convertible like this one. Look, there's the doggies. There's the doggies. Hi, doggies. They're just panting away there. Look at the radio placement on this one too, by the way. How cool is that? It's cool. You know it's cool. All right, here we go. Eldorado. This will be late 60s here. 1776, 1976. Well, there you go. But I don't think this is an earlier car than that. Maybe I should just look at the date on it, because it'll say there inside. Let's see. What year are we? And the answer is 1966. Okay. You can see on the window sticker what year this one is. How about that? It's cheating almost. 1994 DeVille. There you go. Pause and read all about it. This was your mid-90s Cadillac. Still soft. Still super comfortable ride. Hadn't done that crazy paradigm shift to when I reviewed the Cadillac CTS V wagon. Wow, 6-speed manual, crazy. This is pretty much identical to the car I took my driver's test in. 1970 Coupe de Ville convertible. Yeah, we hit our heads on that more than once. My dad's was turquoise with white leather, and I'm loving this one. I've always wanted one of these. I really need to review one. I reviewed the Eldorado, and this one also is similar. This one I believe is the same year. Nice to see two of them back to back, different color schemes. This one has some extra gauges down there. Those were not stock. Oh, and it's for sale. Speaking of, no rust, 39K, 53,000 miles on it, 70. Wow, I can't believe. I don't even want to tell you what my mom sold my dad's car for. It makes me cry. It was so clean. My dad kept the cars in really good shape, our 66 Dodge Dart convertible. And he helped me a bit, taught me how to maintain the Chevelle anyway. Here's an Eldorado, kind of an interesting shape from the 70s. Let's see exactly what year for you. It's like they have the window sticker too. Press pause, 6536. 1969. Interesting color interior there. Really nice. Very, very nice. Oh, here comes a cruiser on by. Look at that. Nice to see him driving around, huh? Yeah, everything's cruising around. Look at that. That's a nice car. That's what it's about. Now this Avanti here, let's see if I can catch a date on the tag. I have a full driving review of one of these. It happened to be turquoise on turquoise. Really cool. There you go. Yeah, 63. I think the one I reviewed was perhaps a 63. What a great car that was. I really enjoyed driving that. So I hope you'll watch that driving review. Sometimes I don't expect to enjoy a car, and then I really do enjoy a car, and that's the case with this Avanti. What an amazing car that was. I reviewed it down in Florida. Awesome. 1957 here. Clipper. How about that? Packard Clipper. Looking good. Got that 57 thin style. It's awesome. Two-tone chrome everywhere. Remember some of those late 50s British cars we looked at, and that Alfa Giulietta. That's what they were doing in Europe, and this is what they were doing in America. Isn't that interesting to contrast the style? Oh yeah, beautiful. Really, really interesting cars. Yeah, I was absolutely impressed. Interesting looking cars too, actually. Little Elvis Costello playing in the background for you. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, good stuff. Let's check out this ornament here, 1933. Yeah. A lot of people hanging out, having fun, checking these cars out. Packard Super 8. This one I really like. Look at this thing. Dodge Dart. As I said, my mom had a 66 Dodge Dart. This is earlier. It's a 4-door, 62. Beautiful interior. I don't even know what they call this color, but I just call it crazy beautiful. This is one I'd like to drive out of here too. I love this car. Super cool. GTX here, similar to my brother. My brother had a Plymouth Satellite, kind of similar to this one. It's funny, you can just smell the gas coming out of these cars. This one behind me is running wow. Best interior all day, perhaps? That is awesome. GTX, is that a Hurst shifter or just factory? That is cool. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. Oh, let's take it on. Better show you the car before it leaves. There you go. Trying to show you every car. There is a lot of stuff out here today. Wow. Whew. I want the Kool-Aid man to just fly through one of these fences here and give me some Kool-Aid. All right, Chrysler New Yorker. Onward we go. It never stops. It never stops here on Drivin Ivan. Got to keep going. Got to show you all the cars. It's a tall task, but that's what I'm doing. 1973 Chrysler Imperial. Okay, there you go. All the cars and all the dogs on Drivin Ivan. Yes, that's right. You're on. What do you want to say? All right, you want a treat? You want some water? I wish I did, buddy. Okay, oh, hello. Usually I like to take a dog out first, but okay. All right, here we go. Onward with the Drivin Ivan video. All the cars and all the dogs. There you go. This one's also similar to my brother's satellite Plymouth, but yeah, this is a little racier. That one had a 318. I think this one might have a little more in it. Read all about it here or here. But yeah, look at that Mopar performance. Absolutely kick-ass and beautiful car. There you go. All the dogs, all the cars. All the dogs, all the cars. This one's awesome. Look at this paint. This paint is nigh on ridiculous, actually. Incredible paint. Jeezy peasy lemon squeezy. That is nice. All right. This one's a trophy winner. Get out. Dodge Dart, 1960. Still has the fins. Man, how the Dart changed over the years. I'll repeat in case you missed it. Search Drivin Ivan on YouTube and Dodge Dart, and you'll see me driving in a parade. I don't want to say the air, but it was in the 80s, and it's a hilarious video. I'm driving my mom's Dodge Dart, 66 convertible, but wow, the Dart changed a lot in 6 years. My God. That is crazy. Super cool interior. What do they call this? That can't be stock. Is that? Yeah, it can't be stock. That's awesome though. Good job, guys. See you later on Drivin Ivan. Cool stuff. Was that a Duster?
No,
Demon. It's a demon. It's a beast.
You're not the first person to talk about that.
Well, you know. It's hard to keep them all straight, you know. So many. Beautiful. 1972. 340. Absolutely. Demon. Yeah. Here's a Plymouth Fury. How about that? Plymouth Fury. Wow. The rows just keep coming. Oh, there we go. United. 383. Dodge Super Bee. Wow. Want to see this green interior? Yeah, you do. I know you do. First shifter looks like. All right, I'm gonna boogie. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. I'm gonna get through these cars. Let's go. Let's go. Again, you're my car buddy. We're walking around and we're just talking about the cars. So let me know what you think. As I said, if there's anything you want to add, let me know in the comments. Do hit that like button for me and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. I do have a link to buy me a coffee too. If you feel like buying me a coffee, I'm really hot and thirsty. Is this a Dodge Polara or something? Plymouth Polara? It's Dodge. Look at that. Wow. What a beast. One of the kings of the road back then, right? Alright, let's go. 65 Ford F-150 XLT. Ford. We're gonna have to go around and take a look at this one. I think they put some effort into this beauty. The bed and everything. They put a lot of effort in all these cars, honestly. It's funny that the Beatles are over there. I just reviewed the Beatle today. I haven't done an actual Beatle review. Many Volkswagen videos, many Volkswagen reviews, but not a Beatle. Until today. Yes, I finally reviewed the Volkswagen Beatle. And I went camping in one of these with my uncle. That was awesome. My 74 bus, 1966. Beautiful car. And yeah, you could camp in them. His had the Westphalia top. Not much of an engine. Pretty darn slow. But yeah, it's down there. And yeah, a lot of them followed the Grateful Dead and things like that. But yeah. Oh, this is nice. Now, an interesting thing about the 1958 Beatle, you'll note, look at the beautiful interior and everything. But yeah, this was the first one to have like more of a square window. The ones from 57 and before had a round window, actually.
They called this the big window.
Yes, the big window. There you go. This is a beautiful car. Like I said, I just reviewed one this morning, the Wolfsburg Edition 79 convertible. And I had a Carbon Ghia. I have a nice review of that one as well. I have to check that one out. Friends of mine in high school drove these to school, you know, and the Thing and cars like that. But yeah, really cool cars here. Well, trucks, vans, buses. They actually called them buses, believe it or not. There's a Thing.
The important thing is
The
how good
Thing. Square back here. Really nice car there. Look at that engine back there. Very clean, very beautiful. And the Thing. Yeah. I think the Leesburg car show, I have a nice example of a Thing in that video too. Really nice car. This is a good color. I was a little brighter green. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, the people's car. You gotta love them. Volkswagen. That Beatle review will be up soon. And now we get into the Porsches. Yesterday I reviewed a slant nose factory car. I have, if you watch on my YouTube channel, search Drivin Ivan, I bought the cheapest 911. You'll see how much I paid for my air-cooled 1982 Targa, which is similar to this one. However, this one, I'm not going to be able to, yeah, you can't identify it from the steering, but it's an 86. But this is a Carrera. Carrera started in 1984 to 1989. This one has the whale tail. So I'll ask you what I ask all these in all these videos: whale tail or not whale tail? My car does not have a whale tail. Do you like the whale tail or not? I think yesterday on the slant nose turbo I reviewed, definitely whale tail. I like them without the whale tail in this generation. I'm biased. I have one, so you know. She likes the whale tail. There you go.
I like
Carrera here without the whale tail. Now this car would be similar to the car, if you ever watched the movie Class with Rob Lowe, this is the car he drove home. That's an excellent movie. Jacqueline Bisset. What's the guy's name? Why can't I remember that guy's name? He was in other 80s movies too, if I could just remember. No, he starred with Rob Lowe, but a great movie. Watch Class from the 80s and then watch No Man's Land. There's two Watch the No Man's Land with Charlie Sheen in it. It's a movie about stealing Porsches. What a great movie. Search any car in Drivin Ivan, especially Porsche. I have many, many reviews. I just reviewed the Roof BTR, which is basically a slant nose version of the turbo from this generation, the Carrera. And again, I bought the cheapest Porsche 911, and I tell you what I paid for mine. You'll be shocked. Okay, onward we go, showing every car. I think they look great in white. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got the cocoa mats in here. Awesome. Look at that window sticker. How much were they? $47,125. And the flat bow that I reviewed yesterday, $112,000, just 1 year later. So well over double the price. This one, is this a 912 or is it gonna fool me? It looks like a 912. 68. And it is a 912, which means it's just a 4-cylinder 911. The original poor man's Porsche. Beautiful. And now to a 356 that I know very well because I reviewed this car. I reviewed this actual car, this nifty 64. There it is, nifty 64. Oh yes, beautiful. So yes, if you'd like to know what it's like to drive this, search Drivin Ivan in 1964 356. There he is. He's on the phone right now. He's busy. But anyway, there you go. Beautiful car, beautiful day. Up here in the corner with all the Porsches. We've seen a lot today, but I think there's a couple more to see. So I'll show you those. This one off in the distance here is a cool car too. Nice. Looky. That cool car is driving around. Maybe it's getting an award. Might be getting an award, probably is. I don't see why it wouldn't. I love it. I'm trying to follow it, catch up. Okay, I think we're heading maybe to the last row here. Well, I think I've earned it today. I mean, this has been something. Hour and 4 minutes so far. I hope you guys really will hit that like button for me, smash it. And if you like the content, buy me a coffee. I really need an iced tea right now. I'm so hot and tired. I can't wait to drink something. But I got to show you this last row of cars. 1982 80ZX. Like I said, I just reviewed a Z. That's awesome. All 13,000 of it. That is really, really cool. Window stickers on everything, even the F-250. Look at that. Original owner. There you go. No trade. No trade. That's what it says. Not sure what the fanfare is about this one, but it's cool. GS. Buick GS. Buick makes some nice cars, honestly. There it is. There's this beauty. Look at this thing. Hopefully you'll see this sometime on Drivin Ivan's channel with a full driving review. Because this is basically, I think it's an Austin 7, basically. Austin, America. 1933 America. And this was one of the early cars that they'd hot rod in Britain. 1933, beautiful color, beautiful wheels, beautifully presented. Just an incredible, beautiful car. Oh, there goes that Jag. That's probably another car I wouldn't mind driving out of here today. Maybe it's getting an award, I don't know. But yeah, this one is, when you think of people really hot rodding their cars like they used to do 30s Fords in America, this is what they were doing in England around the same time. And such a cool car. Well preserved, well presented, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. He also has a nice sunbeam as well. Really nice stuff. All right, Firebird, looking good. Original owner, there it is. Unrestored, wow, that is incredible. Original, unrestored, very, very nice. And there goes that Jaguar. Jaguar. The British people get very upset when we pronounce it kind of silly ways. I have a lot of Jaguar reviews, most popular being I bought the cheapest supercharged Jag. I hope you'll check it out. I even have a convertible version of this on my page, which is pretty popular. It's an interesting car, but I love these. This was the last of the Cadillac Comfort, really, before they kind of shifted paradigms and kind of changed everything. Really cool. I reviewed my Cadillac Alante that I used to own. Spider Veloce. Look, you can look right underneath it. Veloce meaning quick. Again, you got to watch my Alfa reviews. I reviewed the Alfa Sprintsegato Il Mostro. I reviewed the 146 in Italy, in Tuscany. And I review my Alfa GTV GTC clone, which is, I guess it could be for sale. It's a clone of the 66, 67 touring convertibles they built. And what else? The 164L I've reviewed. The Alfa 4C I reviewed. Stelvio. Giulia, so many. Just search Drivin Ivan in Alfa Romeo. Of course, Enzo Ferrari used to manage and work for Alfa Romeo before starting Ferrari, and all part of the history. Watch my Ferrari feuds and the cars they created video, plus reviews like the Bizzarini and the Iso Revolta and the Monteverde High Speed as well. Now this is the celebrity star car right here. This is the car that many celebrities own. I'll just go for memory. Schwarzenegger, Elvis, Sonny and Cher, Greg Allman, and yeah, they all have. I think Liberace might have had one too, actually. But yeah, hopefully you'll see a driving review on this one someday. I'd like to review the Excalibur. Cool car, total beast, awesome. And this GS here is also pretty cool. And then this absolute monster here. Wow, look at that. Super cool. Okay, so I want to thank you so much for watching this Sully Plantation Father's Day car show. Great show, great turnout. Very interesting cars here. And I hope you'll watch Drivin Ivan. Search any car in Drivin Ivan for my driving reviews. Like I said, my rock and roll videos. Tom Schultz's house in Boston. I show you the house where he recorded the whole album. My Beatles in London and Liverpool video where I see a real Beatle. Ferrari feuds and the cars they created. I toured the Ferrari factory. I toured it for the first time in 1993. I have a private tour with Valentino Balboni, Lamborghini's test driver, at the factory in 1999. And Auto World in Brussels, Belgium. I toured a Pagani factory a couple years ago. Porsche, Mercedes, all those factory museums. I drove the Nürburgring in my MGF. I tell you how to import a car from Europe, and watch my guitar reviews, my disc golf videos, and my music videos too, covers and originals. Thank you so much for watching, and really, I hope you've enjoyed walking around as my car buddy. I am Drivin Ivan.